Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you this cap care machine that I picked up on Amazon, and we're going to open the box and see what's inside, and hopefully it's going to be something that's going to be a game changer and make cleaning hats a breeze. So it's a steam cleaner and dryer, so hopefully it'll fit the hats. We're going to give it a shot and see how it works. First of all, let's see what's in the box. There's a manual, and then there's a little plastic measuring cup for your water. Now you want to use clean deionized water instead of purified water, from what I've seen on the online. We'll go ahead and take it out of the plastic and see what it looks like. Well, that's pretty neat. It's got a little button here to release the dome, and then your hat will go on there. Water will go in there. I think it says it uses 250 milliliters, so about a half a bottle of water. And it has 3-prong cord, and I believe there was something that read it that said it has to be grounded to plug. So we'll plug that in just a minute. First, let's go ahead and fill the water reservoir on here. The little buttons for like a child safety lock. Want to make sure you don't overfill it. I looked all over, and this was the only hat cleaning steamer that I could find. I believe it was around $100 on Amazon. Now I've got this old 950 hat. It's dirty, and it's got some mildew on the inside of it, stain on the back there, and a little staining inside here, maybe some sweat stain. And we're going to go ahead and remove this sticker. Sometimes I'll just hit these with a heat gun, but that will just peel off. So you can see how much dirtier the hat was from around the sticker, and it's got a lot of loose dirt. So you're going to want to take a brush and just brush that loose dirt off there first. Ooh, that's really dusty. I picked this up at a garage sale for $1 because I wanted a dirty hat to test this machine with. I got some other dirty ones, but I wanted one that I didn't care about. No offense if you're a Cardinals fan, I just found a dirty hat and took it. Okay, that's pretty good. This is just a brush I got at the Dollar Tree. They're nice for, they're kind of stiff but kind of soft at the same time. Boy, it's got a lot of dust in it already. Now these hats with this basing stuff in here, sometimes you'll get one that has wrinkles, or it's been stored bad and it's crushed flat. This one's not too bad, but these this is supposed to take those wrinkles all out also. I guess there are a few in there. I don't know if you can see them or not. So let's see how this goes together. I guess it's just spring loaded. It's supposed to use fitted hats with it. Yep, goes right on. You just have to push it in a little bit at a time to get it on there. That looks pretty good. Now we'll go ahead and... Now it doesn't straighten out or curve your bills, so keep that in mind. Go ahead and shut it. And we'll come over here and plug it in. Beeps that it came on. On the front here, you'll see that there's a little control panel, and it has auto, steam, cool, and heat. So I guess you're supposed to just start with the, well, I guess just start with auto button. There we go. Simple as that, seems like. The instructions weren't that great for it, so I'm really not sure what the outcome is for the different settings. So we'll have to play around with it for a little bit and see how it does. Now the whole process, I guess, takes about 30 minutes for it to wash, steam it, and dry it. Well, we'll go ahead and let it go for a half hour, let it run its cycle and see how it does. And we'll come back and check it in a little while and see how it's doing. Okay, it looks like some steam's starting to build up on the inside there. They advise not to open it or move it around during the process. So we'll see how it does. I can hear it shooting steam out already. I'm anxious to see how this cleans a hat and if it's really worth it or not. But at least you guys will know whether it's a good buy. It says in the instructions here that when the function button's selected, the machine starts to work. After the machine stops running, there's a beep sound, which means the cleaning work is finished and you can take out your cap or wig, because you can also do wigs in this, I guess. Default programs ironing and drying for 30 minutes, ironing for 5 minutes, thermal drying for 13 minutes, and natural air drying function for 12 minutes. So I wonder if that means it's got a fan or something that blows the air through it. It says you can also press the steam button, cool button, and heat button to increase the times. There's kind of a smell coming off of it. I'm not sure if that's the hat or the machine. It also doesn't say if there's if you're supposed to open the lid after the steam cycle. Well, the steam cycle seems to have finished. The counter's at 20 minutes left to go, and I hear a fan running, so I'm assuming it's in a drying cycle now. It doesn't indicate on the front which part of the cycle it's in. It just has the auto light lit that I pushed. Now I'm not sure I would put a vintage hat that has the foam in it in this thing, because I think the steam would probably destroy the foam in it. But if I find an old vintage hat with foam in it that I'm not attached to, then I will put it in there and try it out and see. Might end up with a mess I have to clean up, but be good to know. It's got about 2 minutes to go on the cycle, and now if you just want to do a steam clean on a hat, you can just push the button for steam and it'll steam clean your hat, and you can add more time. I think the normal steam clean run is 5 minutes, but you can push the steam button more than once to add more time, up to 10 minutes. Same way with the drying cycle and the heat cycle. So we got 1 minute to go, and then we'll see how good a job this hat cleaner does. I do wish that the manual had better directions and give you more information on what it's actually doing, or how the cycles run. And it gives you tips on cleaning. There's a cleaning cycle you can run through it, because after running even running clean water in it, after a while you'll still need to descale it after so many runs. Okay, there it goes. It's beeping, saying it's done. Let's push the button, see what we got. It feels pretty dry. Let's go ahead and pull it off there. Oh wow. Yeah, okay, well, it could be cleaner. It definitely formed the hat. That's a lot better than it was. The bill of the hat isn't formed, but it feels pretty stiff. There's still stain back here on the back. I guess you'd have to spot clean that. Maybe use some shout on there and a toothbrush to scrub that up a little bit. But overall, it's not bad. I mean, this hat was pretty dirty. It sounds like it's going into a... Sounds like it's running another steam cycle. So I don't know if it starts back up afterwards or what it's doing there. It doesn't say in the instructions that it starts again, but who knows. This bull of this hat's going to need to be formed a little bit. Maybe ironed to flatten it out. It would be nice if this device had a an attachment to either flatten the bill of your hat or put a curve to it. I would like that. But I have another steamer that I could also use to just steam the bill of the hat on a flat surface to flatten it out. But I would say that that is a lot more sellable than it was when it went in there. And I do like the way it actually formed the hat. So that's a plus for it. Well, you guys tell me down in the comments what you think. Does it sound like it's a good investment? And does it sound like something you guys would buy? I can put a link, I guess, in the bottom. I don't have an affiliate link to this or anything, but I could put a link to the Amazon page I bought it from. So there's just a little bit of water on the top here, but this isn't the most level surface I'm working with here either, so I don't know. Well, I'm going to find another hat. Actually, I have a hat right here. This hat's a little bent up. This is a mesh hat. I just sold this exact same hat for $60. I guess it's some special Trump hat or something. But let's go ahead and throw that one in, and we'll see how it looks when it comes out. I'm just going to try running the steam cycle on this one because this hat's nice and clean, and we'll see how that does. Okay, set it for 5 minutes. We'll run the steam on it for 5 minutes and see how it looks when it's done. With just the steam. I don't think I'm going to heat this one. I'm just going to try the steam on it and then just let it air dry. Also, another thing, since this has a steam water reservoir and it uses steam, if for whatever reason you wanted your hats to have a certain scent or something, you could actually put some kind of essential oil into the reservoir, and it would steam in the hat. In case you had a hat maybe was smoky smelling or something, you might want to use a deodorizer. You could either spray a deodorizer on the hat or add something to the water, because it's basically a big steam iron type thing. The steam just comes up through it, and that's up to your discretion. Okay, it's run its 5-minute steam clean, and it's beeping, signaling the end of the cycle. Let's go ahead and open it up and see. Yep, looks like it's got to stop now. Let's try opening it, see if we don't get burnt. Nope, it's not hot now. It's pretty warm. Well, it did make it a little better. It's not all... Yeah, I think it did a good job on that. It's not all wrinkly like it was. It's nice and formed again. So I guess it'll work good on mesh hats like that. You're supposed to be able to put just about any type of hat in there, including a stocking cap. So I guess if you're worried about, say you buy a used hat and you're worried about mites or something, dandruff or whatever might be in it, then you could put it in the steam thing and it would kill anything that's in your hat. Overall, I think it's going to be a good addition to cleaning my hat. So you need to wipe this, have a towel to wipe down the inside of it, because there'll be a little water residue left from the steam. But yeah, overall, I think it's a thumbs up. So thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful in case you're thinking about buying one of these. I just figured out something. You don't even have to touch the front, just touch the sides. That must have been why it kept coming on. It's just touch sensitive on the, see, it doesn't say anything about that in the instructions, but you don't even have to push the front. It's a real light touch, the controls are. I guess you don't have to worry about holding on to it or anything, but you just touch it like that. But it'd be nice if they said something in the instructions about the controls there. Well, thanks for watching. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next video.